Alrighty. So this is episode 5, I guess. My little diary that I'm doing here. Uh, had a nice little bonus, or did some. The last video I did, I was talking about researching, building rigs with some of the salvage that I'm getting from the relic sites, and that I've accumulated. And I tried out my first one, and if I remember correctly, I wrote in here how much each one of these cost. So I went and bought a small gravity capacitor blueprint, and figured out that the cost of material that I have for market prices in the general regional area was going to be roughly 6520. I'm sorry, 75 7600 ISK per unit, and then the production costs ended up being 3,800. So in total, let's just even it off at a rough 8,000. Um, and I was able to make 10 of them. So roughly, um, this would be 10 times 800 is, or 8,000 is 80,000. Going over here to the small gravities that I've actually made, it gives me a rough estimate of 329,000 ISK. So if I come in here, view market, and let's go ahead and delete that out. Looks like people are trying to sell these in the area for about 64,000. But if you notice, there's no buyers here, no rough buyers. So that makes me wonder, okay, what's going on there? Is anybody really buying in this area? Um, but I did 10 of them. So my thought is, let's try it. Let's see if we can just drop 10 out. That really doesn't hurt me if they sell or they don't sell. And they cost me 80,000 to make. So what if I want to, let's say, try to triple my money? So that would be 24,000. Let's go all rough. 25,000. I'll sell them for 25. I know some of you out there might be screaming at me and saying, "No, you can sell them for 63,000, just under." My thought here is, okay, if I sell them for 25,000, it'll see if the market actually sells. Somebody might just buy these up and then try to resell them at a higher price, but this actually would tell me if this is a good enough market to sell it at. Um, I think Stackman is considered, and it's only one jump away, but it's considered uh, a smaller trade hub, maybe the largest trade hub in the Placid region, from what I can tell. Um, there isn't a whole lot of high-sec area in Placid, but so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and try to sell these for 25,000. Now, before I do that, the one thing I did notice was it when you take salvage, it's so easy to move this stuff around because the weight of it is so small. So you can basically load a bunch of it into a fast frigate to go. And like all this salvage right here is a total of 4 meters cubed. I could fit all that into my Imicus without any issues whatsoever. I only used, if I remember correctly, about 8 pieces of salvage, maybe 10 pieces of salvage to make my small gravity, and the 10 of these uh, fit up to 50 meters cubed. So each one was 5 meters cubed. So that's one thing I got to be a little bit careful of is if I build in large quantities, how am I going to haul that stuff versus selling it? But I'm not going to haul this. I just want to see what this market looks like. Again, I could go on the outside um, websites, things like that. I know there's a ton of them. I don't care. I'm playing the game. I want to play inside the game. I want to try and have that fun that way and learn things. I truly believe if you do simple things, you learn from them, which can slowly grow into greater things. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put this up for sale. I'm going to sell this item. Now it says 10. Now, I think if I have to, I want to, since I'm not selling it automatically, I have to put it up for sale because there's no immediate buyers that are out there. I have to put it up for a certain amount of days. So I'm going to put it up for, I'm not in any rush with this at all. I'm going to put it up for 2 weeks. I don't care. Um, it's saying try to sell it for 44,000. Like I said, I just want to triple my money off of it. I want to see if they sell for that price. I'm going to put them up for 25,000. Oh, 25, 250,000. See if they sell. So, and that would net me, because I would be losing a broker's fee of 5% and a sales tax of 5%. It would net me 225,000 ISK versus 80,000 ISK I would have made. So, if I want to triple my money, I would want, let's try 27,000. That would triple my money. 80,000 times 3 is 240,000. So we'll go with 27,000 just to see if it sells. Again, the market says the market price is a lot lower there. I'll put it up for sale for 3 weeks. My understanding is the sales tax is always there for NPC stations. The broker's fee, if I do missions for these guys, can actually go down. I'm not too worried about that just yet. This will be a really good test. I could also maybe fly these over to the that other station and sell them. The broker's fee might be better. The sales tax might be better. I think that's a player-owned station, but I'm not. I said I'm doing something small. Just want to see if I can do it. So we're going to go ahead and put this up for sale. I'm about to sell 10 items. Please confirm. Yes. Okay. So, I'll try to remember tomorrow to come back to that, unless somehow they sell today, but I doubt it will. But I'll try to keep an eye on that and see how much they sell for. Okay. Or if they don't sell, I'm going to give it 2 weeks. If they don't sell, that tells me this isn't a good place to try to sell things. Or maybe it gives me a feel for that type of thing. Second part I was looking at here was blueprints. I thought when I was trying to make it that I could research these. But delving into it a little bit, when I tried to actually do a research, it came up and said my activity skill requirements were not met. So I went into here, and as you can tell, I already had it up. But this is the production, and what I need to, I'm just hovering over here, the required skills to build these. So I can build these easily. But to research this type of blueprint, I need Metallurgy 1, which I don't have, and I don't have an Omega state yet. So that's a goal. It's somewhere, and if I want to do the time thing, I would need research again. I need to be Omega. I guess if I want to make some copies of this, I could do that. So that's pretty cool. And I think I'm in the right station. So I think I found a good station to do that in. It's just it's going to be quite a while before I become an Omega. But that is the first goal, I think. The second goal, I'm slowly working out the plans on this, and this I've got plenty of time on, almost as much time as the house I'm working on. But it involves maybe I think I have to have a second account for it, but I'm slowly figuring that part out. Alrighty, so that's done. Let's see what we got out here. I don't have to blow anything up to get my skills for the day, my skill points for the day. I don't have. Um, I can't enter the proving ground to get my. If I were to do this, it would give me 5,000 experience points. I think. Yeah, skill points. Um, but I think to go into the proving grounds, you have to have a cruiser. So that's something down the road. Again, another thing to shoot for. Okay, so let's see if there are. Well, first off, let's get our core probe scanners in here. Go ahead and close this down. Good. Just say hi to everybody, see if anybody's around. Okay, and I want to go into first person. I'm trying to do this a lot more. I just think this is just a cool view. I don't see a whole lot of people doing videos. I watch a lot of videos during the day. That's why I picked up things so quickly. And reading. But I don't see a whole lot of people doing first person. So another one of my goals maybe is to make some videos and with music in the background, doing some cinematic stuff. But I'll probably put those on this channel. But that's a long way. So I don't have the personal skills to do that. Wish you could just download those like you can, Eve. Okay. This is cool. I am sorry. Once again, it was a long day at work. Oh, we've got something out here. Let's go ahead and see. If this is a wormhole, we'll jump into it and see if we can find anything. If not, I might just make this. If this is just a combat site, I might make this a quick video tonight. We're already at 12 minutes. But I kind of remember, was it 2 nights ago? The last thing I scanned got me like 27 million ISK. I was about to just go home, so. You will definitely be able to tell on my weekdays. Because I won't yawn as much. Alrighty, good. Oh. Again, thank you to the fellow who left me a message about double clicking in space. It saves so much time. Like I said, I can hold it down and do this, but the double clicking makes it exact for that third pass. Okay, so we got a combat site. I don't really need a combat site. Oh, I did finish off the skills. Like I was saying, now that I've got all of my scanning skills down, I really just want to focus on skills that will affect every type of ship. I'm going to do some quick ones first. I do have the Galente frigate level 4 in the hopper. My thought is I'm just going to stay with Galente, especially for right now. I'm just going to go Galente frigate, Galente destroyer, and then Galente cruiser. Once I get to cruiser, and I'll have those in the background the whole time, and I'll try to get each one up to level 4. I think you're allowed to. Let's just roll down here. Galente frigate, Galente destroyer, Galente cruiser. Once I get to cruiser, maybe I'll try to get into some of these proving grounds and some of these other events and try those out. But until then, I'll just try to keep making money off of exploring. Let's see here. So the other part too is as you start skilling up into the better ships, you have to skill into their weaponry. Like with the Glinty, I'll need to skill into drones. I'll also need to skill in, if I go with the cruiser, I'll have to skill into medium weapons, stuff like that. So, um, at least for this little while I go through. Now, I don't know if I'm going to skill. I don't have to skill all the way to level 4 for Destroyer, because I don't really want to fly. I'm not, right now, I'm not too interested about maxing out the Destroyer. I want to get to the cruiser side, so maybe I'll do 4 levels of frigate, and then I think you have to have 3 levels of cruiser. Um, I'm sorry, of destroyer before you can skill into the cruiser. So I'll do that maybe on the side. But I'll continue to do these, try to find skills that will affect every ship that's out there. Oh, actually, I think I can just show info and requirements. Yep, level 3. So I need level 3 of destroyer. So I'll wait till I max out my frigate there, get 3 levels of destroyer, and then I'll throw in the cruiser. Maybe I'll start messing around with a little bit with that. I like the look of the Glinte cruisers. I want to mess around with those. The other part being, the more I read, I definitely want to get into the wormhole side of it. That's long term, and it goes along with my long term thoughts of how I want to play something. But everything I read is like you want to fly a battleship in wormhole space. I'm not sure if Glinte have a good one. I was reading that Apraxis. Let me just look here. Apraxis here. I wasn't on Eve earlier today, but I was reading that Apraxis might be a decent ship to fly to try to do some of the combat sites within a wormhole. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think. Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah. Okay. So I think this might be an everyman's battleship. Is it a battleship? Let's pull up the info here. It allows you to use large hybrid turret. Yeah, it's got to be a battleship because a cruiser would use the other stuff. But large hybrid turrets, which I would have to skill into, drones, bonuses, and it actually has a combat and core probe scanner strength bonus, so that might be something. The big thing here is requirements is there's none. So I think this is like an everyman ship. I'm sure it's just a bland ship, but for some reason, everything I read said a Praxis might not be too bad to actually use in wormhole space. So really something I might want to try out. They said it was pretty economical to buy. Again, down the road, it's gold mine. So let's see here. There was a combat site. Anything else pop out while I was jabbering on here? No. So let's go ahead and get my probes back in. Let's maybe I can scan something down in low second. So to be safe, I think I've done this before. Again, I've got average pilots in space in the last 30 minutes up on my map here. Amon has had 1 pilot in system, which means it was in space. So a big thing there is I do it in space versus you can also do it average pilots docked, like right here, and it will pop up. In Amon now it says 1 jump, but nobody in system. So there we go. Now it has 1 there. So I'm really kind of liking getting used to using this map a little bit more. I think it can be really helpful to try to stay alive. But okay, so I've got Slays here. Aegis right here does not have anybody, so let's go check it out. Or in the last 30 minutes. And that is low sec. So we'll take one run into Igus and see if anybody's there. If there isn't anything scandanable, I might just call it a night. Just take it easy. This is my last night of the week that tomorrow I have to work in the morning, but then I have a couple days off, and I can be really gung-ho the next couple of days. So, but maybe I'll find something like I did the other day. Go ahead and keep that down there. Good. Alrighty, so it said there wasn't any in space on average. And now that I've flown through here a couple of times, ooh, a lot of cosmic signatures. Cool. Okay, maybe I might be able to get something out of this one. We will make it a little lucky here. Get my directional scale. Oh, I am tired. My understanding is you can change this out to, it works with your current overview. I could set it to just look for ships. That's something I'm going to mess around with down the road. Oop, we got a combat site there. Just get these done as quickly as possible. I should have lowered that one. This big signature moved on me over a little bit. Down. We'll zero in on it. My scanner up here. A lot going on in this place. Okay, got another combat site. That's another thing too, is if I start skilling up and we get to the cruiser level, I might be able to start doing some of these combat sites too. Cool. Just want to find a relic or really a relic site. That would be nice. That'd be a nice little added bonus for the night. So I did get a decent amount done. While I didn't get a lot done in game, did do a lot of research and learned a lot today, which is really the name of the game, I think, in Eve. It seems like there's a never-ending. Oop, we got a data site. Not a. Maybe I'll get lucky and. Oh, I forgot I was going to upgrade this to a micro warp drive. It's only a level 2. I could probably get some better probes too. So I need to write that down. Hey, that's what you have a notepad for. New note. Future. There we go. Future. Better probes. There was something else that I just said I wanted to do. I'll remember. Cool. If there's only that, then I'll go ahead and do it. But I want to see what else is here. Let's go back up to 8. Kind of interested to see if my rigs will sell tomorrow. Look forward to just getting home and checking to see. The other thing too is I could build 10 more and take them to another area and see what they sell for. Nice thing about that is once you start building them, oop, we got another data site. 2 of them here. This is also a level 2. Okay. I'll scan these down. If I don't get a ruin, I'll go ahead and end the video. A relic site, I mean. I want to keep calling them ruins. I'll probably still go and check out the data sites, but I won't make a video for that. It takes so long to upload these. That would just be a waste of time. Actually, while it's uploading it, I could then do the data sites. 28 minutes right now. I definitely want to get some better probes. I think I can do that. Speed this whole process up a little bit. Oh, I didn't make that. I think I should have put that at 2. It's my dumb fault. Come on, relic site. Combat site. Okay. Bump this out to 4. Raise it up a little bit. this one's being a little bit tough. Ooh, Decayed Serpentis. Yes, a relic site. Let's see what we can get. You know, sometimes it pays off. Get this puppy down. So don't have anybody out here. I am gonna go for this right now. Decayed Serpentis. Close. Okay, let's go ahead and get everything closed down here. Got one guy in local. Don't see anybody really around. This one's worth 2 million. We will definitely do that one. Don't do me wrong right off the bat. Oh, it's killing me. Whoop! Hey, that'll work. Do that one. Let's get out of there. I still got one more. Haha. Got you. Oop, another one of those. Good. I love the shields. I said before, shields I think are my favorite things. There's other ones that help you, but shields are just so useful. Ooh. Although the halfers aren't bad either. Let's go ahead and shield you. I thought that was going to be it. Really? Alright, we'll do that one. There it is. Got it. Okay, so 2 million down. Looted. Next. Unlock. Let's see what we got in this one coming up. So that's only 14,000. I don't care about that one right now. Like I said, I'm in low sec space. I don't want to spend any more time doing this. I want to. Yep, that one's only worth 116. 5,000. $1.46. So we will go do that one. So this is where this cargo scanner comes in so helpful, because I would have been wasting time doing these two here, where it gives me more time that somebody else could be scanning it down. Now you might think that's a little bit rude. I'm leaving this out so somebody else can come in, but it's more about self-preservation, and you don't want to spend any more time than you have to doing these while you're sitting out there. And you should have your micro warp drive on to not sit out there long. So not a huge get, but still getting 3 million off of this little jaunt out here into low sec world. Well, not yet. I haven't finished off this yet. It's a good start. Always got to be careful. There we go. Okay. Looted. Okay. Location. Safe one. Warp. See, somebody could have been waiting for me to go into multiple of these chests all cloaked up. Now there's only one guy in system. And we did a good scout on that on the map, so I feel pretty comfortable about that. There's no real reason for me to mess around with the other ones. So we'll check out this last cosmic signature because I am snake bitten that I need to check everything now. There we go. After the one day making so much isk off of just one little relic site. To 36 minutes, okay. Good. That's what I need. I was trying to remember on my notepad. I need a micro warp drive versus my afterburner. Let's go back in here. There's my notepad. Grow warp drive for Imicus. Good. And that's a wormhole. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and dock up here. I don't have a whole lot of ISK worth of value on me. So I'm just going to dock her up. Maybe whenever I come back and play again, I'll come out and just scan these sites. Actually, before I do that, maybe try to save myself some time. I was thinking about this the other day too. Where's my notepad? Utilities, notepad. So, new note. If you're in the same low sec area, I'm going to go ahead and do a new note. SIGs, I've already scanned down these, so let's go ahead and undock here real quick. I know this isn't the safest thing to do, but just outside of the station. But what I want to do is, got the notepad up with SIGs on. Let's go ahead and stop. Pull up this. Good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type down SIGs that I already scanned down. So wormhole. What was it? HIR data. QIB combat and JG combat, and then XWG data and TTI data. I'm sorry, that first one was not a data site. That was that relic site that I didn't clear completely out. Deleted. Okay. So that's all saved. Go ahead and dock back up. And now, whenever I boot back up, I'm going to leave the game. Whenever I boot back up, I'll have in my notepad everything that I've already scanned down, so I don't have to rescan those items if they're still there. So, and this was for Aegis. Pretty self-explanatory if that's what I'm coming back to. But alrighty, that's it. I'm going to get out of here so I can upload this and get ready for bed. Maybe just read some news while I'm waiting for it to update. Alrighty. See you later. Oops. That's funny. Stop recording.